The start of the new year often comes with huge financial stress due to overspending and during December holidays, that is. Personal finance experts say this is often due to poor financial planning. They say consumers must consider taking basic steps to get their finances under control. This is to ensure financial independence as well as security. These include financial planning and getting rid of debt as part of your New Year's resolutions.
South Africa is officially in a rate tightening cycle. Consumers who failed to take advantage of the low interest rate environment in recent years could face a tough period ahead. This comes as many consumers are already battling to adjust with the escalating cost of food, electricity and transport. More concerning is a number of consumers battling to keep up with their debt repayments despite the benefits of working from home. Experts say consumers need to adhere to some key money principles.
One is you've got to spend less than you earn. And it sounds simple, but you know, when there are lots of demands on that income that comes through, it can be difficult. So we advise just ensure you have a proper budget, utilize a budgeting tool. The next one is, to be quite tight around what you spend your money on and to evaluate, whether or not you need everything that you're spending money on.
However, it's never too late to restore discipline over one's personal finances. Experts are urging consumers to stop conspicuous spending and start closing credit cards and clothing accounts, as these often attract high interest rates. They should also consider consolidating their debts into a single account. This could help reduce the interest that consumers are charged by credit providers.
You've got to make sure if you're getting into credit, it's good credit. When I say good credit, I mean credit with a purpose that adds value. And make sure you ask yourself that question a few times before you get into a credit arrangement, particularly now, because then you're signing up to sort of be paying back over the next 3 to 5 years, depending on the product that you take up.
Consumers can also downscale their lifestyle. Experts recommend keeping your car for longer if you can and cut down on luxury items as well as going to restaurants.
So if there's anyone who's still trying to make up their mind about their New Year's resolutions, if New Year's resolutions are important, there are 3 things which I would recommend as far as personal finance is concerned. One is that you must make a resolution that this year you're going to learn how to make money. Whether you are employed or whether you are self-employed, learn how to make more money. If you're employed, look for alternative streams of income. Or if you're already self-employed, how do you diversify? But learn how to make more money. So that's the first thing if you need to make a resolution. The second thing is learn how to keep money. If you don't know how to keep money, there's no point in making money, because if you don't know how to keep money, you're going to lose all that money. And keeping money simply means learning to live within your means, using a budget, and being disciplined. The third and final one is learn how to grow money. It's good to know how to make money and how to keep money, but if you don't know how to grow that money, then actually you're just making money, but then you're not going to be able to grow financially, or you're not going to be able to grow your wealth.
Having a side hustle can also ease one's financial burden, as this is likely to increase your income and enable you to pay off your debt, especially short-term debt.
There are 2 very well-known methods of paying down debt. The first one is called an Avalanche Method. And that method encourages people to attack their high interest-bearing debt. So you don't just look at the size of the installment, you look at the debt where you're paying the highest interest. So that's your high interest bearing debt. So that's the Avalanche Method. The second method is called the snowballing effect method, where you target your smaller debts to encourage you to charge down your debt. And then as you settle your smaller debt, you use that money where you've paid off the smaller debt to then go to the next bigger debt until you settle all your debt, which might also be a good method to encourage people to see that actually they are making progress in paying down debt.
Experts agree that consumers can still realize their dreams of financial security by making responsible financial decisions and cutting down on unnecessary spending. Sticking to the budget and being disciplined with your spending will also help you to reach your financial goals. Naledi Matlapeng, SABC News, Johannesburg.
Well, with those financial planning hacks, we'll take you to a break, and when we come